Hello, I'm Leon Jones, and you're watching News Xstreem. Tonight, tensions are heating up on the global stage as the trade battle between the United States and China takes a sharp new turn. In response to the Trump administration's aggressive tariff measures, China has fired back with a steep increase of its own. Starting April 10th, tariffs on American-made goods entering China will soar from 34% to a staggering 84%. This move, announced by China's Office of the Tariff Commission, is seen as a direct counter to President Donald Trump's latest tariff hike, which raised U.S. duties on Chinese imports to over 100% as of midnight. The tit-for-tat escalation marks a dangerous deepening of the ongoing trade war between the world's two largest economies. According to U.S. trade data, American exports to China totaled $143.5 billion in 2024, while imports from China reached nearly $439 billion. Those trade flows now stand on increasingly shaky ground. Just last week, President Trump unveiled a sweeping new trade policy warning other nations not to retaliate. While some countries like Japan appear open to negotiation, China is taking a hardline stance. In a swift response to the initial April 2nd tariffs, Beijing rolled out its own countermeasures. President Trump then doubled down, issuing a further 50% increase, pushing total U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods to 104%. Speaking with Fox Business Today, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent criticized Beijing's refusal to negotiate. It's unfortunate that the Chinese actually don't want to come and negotiate because they are the worst offenders in the international trading system, he said. They have the most imbalanced economy in the history of the modern world. This escalation is a loser for them. This confrontation is not without consequences. Global markets have reacted sharply. The S&P 500 closed Tuesday nearly 20% off its recent highs, officially entering bear market territory. South Korea's Kospi index followed suit on Wednesday, and markets in both Shanghai and Hong Kong have seen significant declines since the US announcement. The Trump administration has been escalating its trade offensive since the beginning of the president's second term, targeting China, Canada, and Mexico, framing these moves as part of a broader crackdown aimed at halting the flow of fentanyl into the US. As the global economic outlook dims, fears of slower growth, rising inflation, and shrinking profits are rattling investors, and there's no clear end in sight. Stay with News Xstreem as we continue to follow this developing story and bring you updates on the global economic fallout. I'm Leon Jones. More news right after this break.